About. Hey, hello guys, welcome to the full-time podcast, episode 14. This is me, Ibrahim, and I'm gonna be joined by special guests and regulars. Please introduce yourselves.
I'll go first. My name is Arian, and I am a Tottenham fan from the United States.
My name's Jamie, and I'm a Liverpool fan.
Toby, Man United fan.
And I'm Owen. I'm an Arsenal fan.
Okay, all good. And today we'll be reviewing the Premier League for the next games of the weekend, and we'll also talk about how English teams did in their Europe games last week. So first, we'll be starting now by this is the Premier League table currently, which is led by Tottenham and Liverpool, of course. And let's go with the fixtures. First game is Crystal Palace, Newcastle. So what do you think about this game?
Great game.
Yeah. So who do you think will win it, and how will the game go?
I don't think
Newcastle
anyone's
probably
really
win.
interested.
It's interesting.
Yeah, this game it's a bit of a ball fest, to be honest.
Yeah.
I reckon Newcastle.
Yeah, it is.
Maybe a draw.
I'm going for a 1-0 to Newcastle.
No, I think I'm backing Crystal Palace to win this. I think I think Newcastle has been so poor this season, and Wilfred Zaha and Eberechi as the offensive players in Crystal Palace, I think they got a real shot at going in, probably nicking a goal or two, probably a 2-0 win for Palace, I'd say.
Yeah, but Zaha will miss this game. He got COVID, so this is a massive
won
for Crystal Palace. And also, good thing for Newcastle is that Callum Wilson is back. They've been missing him last game.
I'm still backing Eberechi as to have a masterclass.
Yeah, he's such a good player.
Yeah.
St. Maximin's out as well, no, for Newcastle. He got injured. I heard he got injured in training, so I think St. Maximin's out.
Yeah,
maybe.
actually, I didn't think of that.
Yeah. So I think probably a draw will be the result.
Let me have a look if he's available.
Yeah, I think so.
So the next game is Brighton and Liverpool. Leave that to Jamie first.
Yeah. Well, we've got Henderson back. He was in training yesterday, so that's a massive injury boost
What about Thiago?
for Liverpool. Thiago's not back. Still that knee injury from Everton. He's had setbacks, so we don't have a date on him. But I've seen that he's not going to feature. So it'll be tough. I think Brighton are a good side attackingly. I think Adam Lallana is out, which is quite sad not to see him play against us. But I'm confident we can get the win. I'm going to say 3-1 Liverpool.
3-1 Liverpool. If you're talking about Liverpool, what do you think of the Atalanta performance? Like, do you think it has any impact on this game, or how will the team approach it?
No, not necessarily. To be honest, that was our worst performance this season. I know we lost 7-2 to Villa, but in terms of performance-wise, that Atlanta game was worse. None of our players looked up for it. They were all strolling around the pitch. Atlanta was very organised, but I think we took it for granted after beating them 5-0. Aston Villa was a worse result, but I don't know. I don't know if it will have an impact because we're good at bouncing back. But nah, I don't think it will make an impact. I think we'll still win it.
Yeah, but going against Atlanta without having a shot on target, that shows how bad Liverpool were that game.
Yeah, but you've got to think that I know we had still a strong team out, but we still rested some players in the Atalanta game, like Firmino. Jota didn't play. Salah and Mane didn't look like they played, but they did. Henderson back is a massive boost for us because he leads us well. He's very vocal, and our midfield wasn't the best at Atalanta. I do prefer Milner right back. As long as we don't see Nico Williams play, I think we'll be fine because I think we sold the wrong one to Wolves. I think we should have kept Kijana Hoover because Williams just doesn't look ready yet. But we'll definitely have a shot on target against Brighton.
Oh yeah, surely.
Sorry about
Brighton isn't that convincing defensively. Also, Tariq Lamptey, Brighton's best player this season, will miss this game. He had a red
that's
card.
massive for
No red
us.
card against Villa, wasn't it?
Yeah. So probably Steven Alzate will play in his position, which I think this is not natural position.
Well, it would Tariq Lamptey being out is a miss for Brighton, obviously, because it's Mane running at him. But I think it's the attacking threat with Lamptey as well. So quick running down that wing, it had caused us a lot of problems. He certainly did it was Nico Williams that played left back last time because we rested Robertson because we won the league last time he went to the Amex. And Lamptey was running him ragged, so I know he's a great player, and I think that's a massive miss for Brighton.
Yeah, surely. And, Welbeck is playing.
Yeah, it's been a handful this season, to be fair. I thought, did he not come off injured against Aston Villa? But if he's back, then fair enough. He's an ex-United player and obviously ex-Arsenal as well, so he'll definitely want to bag a goal. Possibly he's a scorer for them because I'm not. I mean, Fabinho and Matip are brilliant at the back, but I reckon they'll score one and it'll probably be a Danny Welbeck goal.
Well, maybe. But we all agree that Liverpool will win this game or should win it.
I think so. I think easily they're going to win it.
Yeah, I went for a 2-0 prediction, to be honest.
They better win. I got 2 players in my fantasy team.
Oh.
Who have you got?
I've got Salah and Jota.
Yeah,
Good choice.
I brought in Milner this week. Thought he'll make an assist or something.
Yeah.
So now we'll move on to the Chelsea-Tottenham because Mo should start these games, Liverpool and Chelsea. So this is a big game of the weekend.
A massive game, yeah.
Yeah, you start Tottenham fan,
Yeah, okay, well, the thing is I think we're in a little bit better form. I think we've got a little bit better squad than Chelsea do, but I think what's going to be the worst thing, Davinson Sanchez is not going to start. I think that the worst problem is going to be for us is Stamford Bridge. We've got, 1 win in 29, 30 years, 28 years, whatever it is. We've got an awful record there at Chelsea's ground. We did beat them on penalties this season with pretty much our second string team. We had like a newly fit Jaffa Tanganga in defense. We didn't have any Harry Kane until about the 60th minute. No Heung-min-Son for the entire game as he was injured. And we still managed to come out on top, and they had a pretty strong squad, so I guess that could work in our favor. But that was the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. It's gonna be a bit of a difficult game. It's also really difficult to judge because now they're they've got a player like Hakim Ziyech back. Ben Chilwell is he started against the City and played the whole 90 last time. Emerson subbed in. Edouard Mendy's got in much better form since that game as well. He's really good, but he's gotten even better since playing against us. It's difficult, but you can't even judge on form too much because it's a derby game. Form goes out of the window, and it's difficult to predict. I was on the We Are Tottenham TV earlier today as well. It's just these derby games, especially against Chelsea, Stamford Bridge, they're really unpredictable. So, would I back us to win? I'm kind of leaning more like a 1-1 draw. I think that's more likely, but I think if there's one team that's going to come out on top, unfortunately, at Stamford Bridge, Chelsea could nick like a late 2-1 goal. I don't know. It's just difficult.
Well, the thing about Chelsea is that I don't think they has been this, convincing defensively. All their clean sheets has come up not against strong teams, apart from that United game, which was totally boring. Both teams and their areas, nobody's attacking. So this is a big test for Chelsea, really.
One thing is also against Rennes, if we're going to talk about them in Europe, they were not very convincing defensively whatsoever. They did just concede 1 goal, but if you watch the game, they were getting completely battered. After Mason Mount's assist and ball over the top to Calvin-Lewin, it's a brilliant goal. But after that goal, they were just getting dominated constantly. They had a bunch of shots on target that Mendy saved some really close. The 85th minute header that they did concede eventually. It was going to come one way or another. It was a good goal as well. There was a bunch of ones that they got let off. And the 91st minute Olivier Giroud winner. I don't know if you guys have seen it. It's a fantastic goal.
Yeah, it is so good.
They did need to get bailed out. I don't know how he gets power on the header like that, but they needed to get bailed out like that. So defensively, I think, especially because of how good our attack is, that could play into our hands because they don't look that convincing defensively. Obviously, we've got Thiago Silva, who's been one of the best center backs in the game for a good while. Kurt Zuma's been on brilliant form this season. Reece James and Ben Chilwell on either side, really good fullbacks. But when you have the power of Harry Kane, Heung-min Son, and whether it be Gareth Bale, Steven Bergwijn, and Lucas Moura, they're all pretty similar at the moment on current form. It's a lot of firepower to take, and when you got like a creative player like Ndombele or Lo Celso, whichever one Josie decides to start, it's going to be a handful for them. So I think defensively, it's going to be a big test for them, and offensively, if we can go ahead and exploit that, it could be huge for us.
Yeah. Who will play next to Dyer in defense?
See, I don't believe Toby Alderweireld is actually injured.
Oh,
Similar to how
they say
Heung-min
like
Son.
he's out for 4 weeks.
Yes, but similar to Heung-min Son was supposed to be out for a couple of months, and he played the next league game against Manchester United. I don't think he's actually injured. I mean, he posted like a social media post really early after the injury, after the game. He was like, oh, it was really nonchalant about it, really, like laid back, nothing is serious. And he posted a video of him trying to get back fitness. He did not look injured one bit. But let's assume he is injured. Even if he is injured, I don't think Davinson Sanchez is still going to get the nod. I think Tanganga or Joey Rodon are still likelier, just because Sanchez has had his chances, and he's been pretty poor when he's had them. He scored an own goal against West Ham in that 10-minute collapse. He's been a bit like, he's a great player. He's got the physicality. He's got the defensive, but he just he has really low footballing IQ. He makes them on the ball. He's really poor. It's just, I don't know. There's something about him. There's always a mistake. Just waiting to be made with him. Yeah. So I think Joey Rodon or Toby Alderweireld are probably going to start instead of Davinson Sanchez.
Okay. Well, I don't know what's the point of keeping Sanchez and selling Foyth. I see lots of potential in Foyth. Really, he could play in different positions, right back and centre back.
Mourinho doesn't rate Foyth. He's kind of the opposite of Sanchez. He's got pretty good at footballing IQ, I'd say, but he just has no physicality. I think he'd work better as more of a defensive midfielder. He just isn't the center back Jose wants. He wants big, physical, aerial, no nonsense center backs. We all know Mourinho's center backs, but Foyth just isn't that kind of center back at all.
Yeah. What do you think of your midfield three: Sissoko, Tanguy Ndombele, and Højbjerg?
Look, when we talk about the combined 11 later on, I'm telling you, I'm gonna make a strong case for Højbjerg Conte. He's been absolutely brilliant this season. I would say he's the signing of the season. It's 3 mil plus Kyle Walker-Peters. He's signing of the season for me. He's absolutely transformed our midfield and our defense. He's amazing on the ball. He's amazing off the ball. Makes a tackle. This guy's just on fire. If you guys have not watched Tottenham games, he's the midfield general. He's been doing everything for us. Moussa Sissoko is just a tank in midfield. I think he's the only position in our squad that's kind of in danger, but even so, he's still been brilliant. He's all over the pitch. He always gets the ball back. He tries his best. He's just a great player. And obviously, Tanguy Ndombele is a baller. On the ball, he's just so nice to watch. The guy, he's got glue on his boots. He doesn't let go of the ball. It's insane. Our midfield three is honestly one of the best in the league, I'd say. Absolutely brilliant. Only Moussa Sissoko is really in danger, but I think when Tanguy Ndombele gets a little bit more match fit, can play Moussa Sissoko's role, and we can see Giovanni Lo Celso move into Tanguy Ndombele's role in the number 10. It's going to be just ridiculous.
Yeah. So, any of you guys want to preview Chelsea?
Yeah, well, to be honest, in this game, I think it's the difference will be the managers. I think Mourinho over Lampard 100%, and I just think Tottenham will have that extra edge because of the managerial point of views. I think we've seen Mourinho, it's his second season. He's always famous for these second seasons with the team that he wants. He's now got the team that he wants. And I think Chelsea, I know it's at Stamford Bridge, but maybe a draw, but I think Mourinho will set up well, and I reckon Tottenham could nick this win. We've seen Werner. He's lively, but the end product at the minute doesn't look there. So, and being a striker, it's all about confidence.
Moonball's left, right, and centre.
Yeah. Ziyech, he's a great player, but a wonderful player, brilliant left foot, but possibly, I think he tries that long ball too much for me. He's a great player, but I reckon the manager, Jose Mourinho, that'll have a part to play in maybe a Tottenham win.
What do you think, Owen, about the game? As you're an Arsenal fan, same city as both
Uh,
teams.
I'm actually going for a draw because I think they're both across the board. I think they're both pretty solid teams. Like considering they're both in the top 4. Are they top 2? I'm not actually sure.
No, Chelsea's third.
Okay, so
Yeah.
well, yeah, they're both top 3 then. So obviously they're both considered weird worlds for fuck's sake. Yeah, yeah. So they're definitely banging teams, both of them. But I'm still going for it. I'm saying either 1-1 or 2-2. I don't think it'll end one-sided, in my opinion.
Well, yeah. So we're saying a draw, or
I'm saying a
probably
draw,
a
yeah.
Tottenham win. Nobody's expecting Chelsea to
Yeah,
win.
draw, probably a draw.
Yeah.
I'd go for like a
Probably
1-1
draw.
as well. But I think it's close. I can't see us winning. I can't see Chelsea winning either. But yeah, I think a draw is probably the most realistic guess.
Yeah. But the thing with Chelsea is that they are improving on their bench. Like they have Giroud. Giroud is such a very good bench player. He was one of the best bench players I've ever seen. Whenever he comes in, he makes difference.
But that's also one thing about Tottenham. We've got a great bench this season too. Last season was one of our
Yeah.
main problems, and that season Leicester won the league when we didn't. It was one of our biggest problems. It always has been. It's the depth in our squad, but we've got a brilliant bench too. We've got Carlos Vinicius, finally a competent backup striker. We've got Giovanni Lo Celso. Defensively, we've got probably Matt Doherty. We've got Ben Davis, even though most people don't rate him. But we got a good bench too.
Yeah. Why is Aurier starting, not Doherty? Is that
Aurier has been
Doherty's-
much better this season.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I think like Mourinho brought Doherty to be the starting one, but he was like surprised by the improvement in Aurier's game, I think.
I don't think so. I think it was always just a matter of getting competition in the squad.
Well, yeah, he just made more depth in the squad. Mourinho like brought many players, but like it's just to improve the depth. He wants depth, and that would help you compete on more than one trophy.
Yep, which we desperately need.
Yeah, you need any trophy just to put that winning mentality in the squad.
Yeah, that's why I want the Carabao Cup so badly.
Yeah, even if Carabao, it's a trophy in the end. We have had
Just because you get it, the finals at the end of February, like it's still really it's mid-season. You finally get like a trophy February 28th. You get that trophy. Everyone's like, okay, we finally gotten rid of that 13-year spell. Now we're finally we have momentum. We're still in contention for this and that. Let's just keep pushing on. Let's go ahead and win these other trophies as well. Because why not?
Yeah, totally right. So now next up, City against Burnley. Well, City are in bad form currently in the league. We come off of a win against Olympiacos. We had many chances, but wasted. Of course, what do you expect from City? I've had like 22 shots, 11 on target, and 1 goal. You can't put it all like that. Even if the keeper was having the best game of his life, you must blame the strikers for not finishing well.
You just got no Harry Kane, man.
Yeah, we have Aguero, but he's always injured. He comes in, we'll solve every problem we have. But we should win comfortably. Burnley are also missing Nick Pope, the goalkeeper. So I don't know.
Is Fernandinho back?
Yeah, he's back. So City.
Yeah, well, that's big.
City. Yesterday, Ake was back to training. So City have for the first time in a year, a fully fit squad. So you expect
Why is Ruben
to
Diaz
rotate
on
a
the
lot.
left? Why is Ruben Diaz on the left and on the right?
I don't know really. In the Champions League, he played on the left, and Stones was on the right. So Stones looked solid. I'm surprised, really. Well, I think Ruben Diaz is a leader. Yeah, it's Olympiacos, but Stones, even if it's Olympiacos, you don't trust him. Yeah. And we had Mendy on the left. Walker was rested, so I don't know. We have 3 fully fit fullbacks. Yeah, go on.
I'm sure the Arsenal fan will tell you about Olympiacos.
Got anything to say, Owen?
Shut up. I was at that game. I actually hated it. I left with like 5 minutes left. I wasn't sitting there. And then we almost scored. Oh, yeah. Probably one of the most disappointing games I've been to.
You just don't have the clinical striker.
I'm at a lot, but yeah, that was not a good game to be at. for sure.
Yeah, Aubameyang missing
We
that
sent
sitter
them
at the
down
last
to you for a
minute.
reason. It just makes it sweeter because Olympiacos got sent down by the 4-2 game at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Mourinho's first home match. That sent them down to third place, which sent them down to you.
Were they in Tottenham group? I can't remember this.
Yeah, it was Tottenham, Bayern, and Red Star Belgrade and Olympiacos.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Burnley, Bailey Peacock Farrell, the Northern Irish keeper. Pope will be such a big mess. They missed him last season when he was injured, or the one before. They struggled a lot. They even played against City and we beat them 5-0, I think. He's the key player.
Look, you don't have to underestimate these second choice keepers sometimes, especially when it's their first came back, because
Yeah, I mean, look at
these guys
Martinez.
take the chance with both hands.
Well, maybe, yeah. But
Gian says otherwise.
Who says Adrian? Okay, Adrian is different.
he's a special case. Like, look at Martinez at Arsenal. He got his chances and he proved
Yeah.
himself.
Literally gave us
I believe he's the
FA
better
Cup
keeper than
Community
Leno.
Shield.
He's the better
I
keeper
don't-
than Brent Leno.
Leno's still better, but
I
they're
think,
both
I think he
class.
was the better keeper. I think you guys let go of the wrong keeper. Yeah.
Well, and the most important thing against Burnley is that you don't let them score first.
Yeah, if
Because
City get the
you'll
first goal, it's
struggle.
over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you let them score with the Crestwood header or whatever, you're dead. 11 players behind the ball. You're better. Bye.
They play center backs up top, I'm telling you.
Yeah, they have like Tarkovsky and me. Very good center backs, by the way.
It's all about aerial. I mean, do you think you have like the aerial capability to get rid of those like corners and crosses and balls over the top? Because that's all Burnley do. They just ping balls over the top. They're not accurate most of the time, but when they are, one header is all it takes.
Yeah, they have corners like penalties. They also have a special tactic of making corners. Really, they all stand in the 6-yard box, and just the keeper can't go out, because if he goes out and miss the ball, they'll score. If he stays in, they might score. It's really, really bad tactic, really, for teams to defend.
The thing is with Burnley, you need that early goal, because even if it's 0-0 against a team, against the big clubs, they just sit 11 behind the ball from minute one. Look at the Tottenham game. The Tottenham game, they frustrated them. I know they scored late on, but that Son chance was like one of the only chances Spurs had, but they had all the possession. If you get an early goal against Burnley, though, the game's over for me.
Similarly, last season when we scored in the 9th minute from a Harry Kane strike, we beat them 5-0, because then they have to go for the goal, and they just don't know how.
Exactly. So always when we defeat Burnley, like either it's 1-0 or 5-0. There's nothing in the middle.
Yeah, it's either like a 4-3, 5-0, or like a 1. Like you never see a 2-0 or 2-1 win at Burnley.
Yeah, never.
Yeah, so that's the case. I don't even think that's just the case with City. I think it's the case with all the big clubs. You either smash them or it's tight.
Yeah. Last season they drew with Liverpool, right? At the end of the season. 1-1, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scored from a corner.
They missed the points record because
And
of that.
they hit the bar as well.
Yeah, I remember that, yeah.
One thing I want to touch on actually about that is last season when they finally lost their undefeated streak to Watford, they did drop off really poorly. So maybe that Atalanta game, it could, but it's in Europe though. So like when you guys lost to Atletico Madrid, it didn't really affect you too much in the league. But maybe that Atalanta game is going to.
Yeah, but we got smashed by Aston Villa, and that didn't really stop us. Against Everton, we played brilliant football, and we were robbed. And then since then, we've won every other game except from City, and obviously the Atalanta game.
Talk about robbed. You want to talk about robbed?
Yeah. We have been robbed.
Yeah, you got robbed, but us against Newcastle, but us versus Newcastle was by far worse.
No. You don't get worse. Then Pickford should have been sent off, and that offside decision is one of the worst decisions.
You don't get worse
VAR.
than literally Dyer wasn't looking at the ball and they give it a handball.
Yeah, but that's one decision.
Minute.
Pickford should have gone, and ours is last minute as well. In a derby, yours is against Little Newcastle.
Yeah, but Little Newcastle or not, that's still 2 points we were robbed of.
Yeah, but we were robbed of 2 points as well.
Okay, but I'm just saying ours made less sense. But at least you guys had like a reason. Yours, whether or not it was, what the reason, the rule itself is whatever it is. But if it's offside, it doesn't count. It's a stupid rule. I'm not defending the rule,
But he's miles
that-
onside. That's why we've been robbed.
No, Mane was onside. Van Dijk was offside.
Yeah, no, but that don't matter. You should still get. So if you're offside, apparently you can nail someone. Then, if that's
I
the
agree
case.
with you. That's a stupid rule.
Yeah.
But the fact that they never went to VAR to check it is
Yeah,
really
exactly.
weird. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you should check it, even if both the VAR official and the match official think it's not a foul. But you should check it. Clear the tackle,
Yeah.
Next up, Everton Leeds. Good game.
Yeah, I think that'll be interesting. To be fair, I hope Leeds win, but
It's hard, I think. Everton has such good attackers and they can score easily.
yeah, but I mean that second half performance against Fulham was not convincing for them defensively. Fulham were all over them. First half they were brilliant, but second half they fell off. And against a team like Leeds, maybe they can punish them on the break. But I don't know. I do see Everton winning this. To be fair,
but they'll miss also a key player, Lucas Digne, for maybe a couple of months. Yeah, the surgery.
Will it be Nkunku?
Well, maybe
Because he played in the
Nkunku,
cup at left back. Yeah.
Yeah, it should be. Because I don't see Ancelotti changing his tactic. Stay 4 at the back.
No.
Yeah.
I can see Leeds getting a draw out of this. I can see him getting a point. I think the miss Lucadini is going to be huge.
Possibly.
And they've got a really good attack. You put their defense aside, their attack is brilliant. I mean, Rafinha, Rodrigo, Bamford, they're decent players. And Klisch, they can definitely go out and make a goal. And Digne hasn't been the most defensive player, but he's still a big miss. He's a brilliant player for them. So, why not? Why not? Bamford gets 1 or 2 goals, gets over 2-2, 1-1. I can see it.
Yeah, they're such a good attacking team, but against Arsenal they were so unlucky how many times the ball hit the post.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To be fair,
yeah.
There's been a lot of games this season where they've only scored 1 or no goals. They scored none against Arsenal, 1 against Palace, 1 against Leicester, 1 against Wolves, 1 against City, 1 against Sheffield United. But then you have them games where they score 4 or 3 goals, so you never know what you're going to get with Leeds. Sometimes they're clinical, sometimes they're not.
Yeah.
It just depends on how they set up against Leeds.
Yeah, I guess.
If you do like a Crystal Palace away, Leeds can never score more than 1.
Yeah.
They got smashed by Palace 4-1.
Yeah, 4-1.
Yeah. Owen, what do you think about Leicester and Everton Leeds?
I actually went for another draw. Let me check, because I've got this family group chat thing, so we all predict the scores before they happen. Hang on a sec. Everton, Leicester, where is it? Yeah, Everton Leeds. Yeah, I put a 2-2 draw.
2-2.
I think Leeds have definitely, since obviously they've came in, first game I think it was 3-3 with Liverpool, literally
4-4.
with. I think
4-3.
4-3. Sorry. Yeah. So they've definitely made a statement in the Premier League for sure. I think they'll definitely stay up. Yeah, Everton also been a solid team. Who have they got now? Rodriguez, right? Was that his name?
Yeah.
So they've got Rodriguez now. They've got some banging players. Managers doing extremely well with them. So yeah, I'm still going for a draw for them too.
They're in poor form though. They've lost 3 of the last 5 games, haven't they?
Yeah, that is true. But I think they'll pull.
Yeah, we ruined them.
Oh. Yeah, I'm back. So nice. Yeah, so it's probably a draw. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say a draw.
Yeah.
Next up, West Brom Sheffield relegation battle.
I wonder how many people tune into this game if you're not a
box
fan.
office football, man.
Yeah, surely. I wonder if I don't think even fans of Sheffield and West Brom are gonna watch this.
Combined, they've scored 10 goals in 18 games.
Who?
Combined, these two
Yeah.
teams have scored 10 goals in 18 games.
Oh my God.
Jeez. That is
Calvert Lewin
tragic.
alone has scored more than both of them. Oh my God. I don't want to predict this game. It's surely 0-0.
Yeah, yeah, probably.
Has to be. Yeah.
Even
It'd
got
be
my
hilarious if we're saying this and then it's a 4-3, 7-goal thriller.
Right.
Never. Never.
Imagine
No,
Sheffield
no,
United
happen.
scoring 3 goals like David McGoldrick hat trick.
Oh, bro.
Just hit the draw.
I even had my keeper, who's Ramsdale, had him on fantasy,
Why
on the
would you do
bench,
that?
all the games. Yeah, because I predicted, I brought him since the start of the season. I thought like it'd be
Ah.
another Henderson or something.
Yeah, they haven't kept a clean sheet this season.
Oh, didn't they?
No.
Oh no way.
Better sell him as quickly as my 2 keepers are Edouard Mendy and Martinez.
I have McCarthy as the second one.
I have McCarthy.
Yeah, McCarthy is such a good
I have
option.
Leno and Martinez.
I know.
Wait, you have
course
McCarthy
you
as your
do.
second keeper?
No, for just the next game against United.
Oh,
I think
right,
United will
okay,
score.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got a really nice team right here, dude. I think my team is fantastic. My midfield, at least.
What's your
I'm actually-
midfield?
It's Fernandes, Son, Salah, Jota.
Oh my
Yeah.
days, man,
Wow.
it's the exact same. Mine's the same.
What? Ah.
You know, ball.
Oh, I'm
I've got
actually
Kane,
struggling.
Bamford, and Calvert-Lewin on my front line. Like
So
3-4-3.
good. Do you think you've made that of only 100 million? That's so good.
I think it's like
option.
100. Let me
Wait,
check.
who's your front line?
Calvert-Lewin, Kane, and Bamford.
Oh my day, our team's so similar.
I've
Look,
got.
I put my team in the chat.
You just look at mine. If you can read that, can you?
I can make it out a bit, yeah. Yeah, we've got like 7 players the same.
Wow.
I'm actually
Here's the
struggling
thing.
this season.
Only
Yeah.
for the Tottenham game. My defense right now is Vestergaard, Reguilon, and Kilman, and my goalkeeper is Martinez. But just because it's the Tottenham game against Chelsea, I've got 3 players on the bench, and I'll tell you, it's Mendy, Chilwell, and Zuma.
Oh,
Yeah, I have Chilwell and James, but I can't afford replacements, so I'm just
So
gonna
I've
have to
got a
keep doing it.
banging defense too.
but I think it's a big risk, having 3 defensive players from one team. If they concede,
Yeah,
I struggle.
obviously,
Yeah, but then if they keep a clean sheet, then it's double points, so you can look
Mhm.
at it both
Yeah.
ways.
I got a clean
Yeah.
sheet last game week, obviously, because it was like what was it, 3-0?
Yeah,
4-0?
same.
Mm,
What
Mm.
against Newcastle? It was 2-0, I think.
2-0,
2-0 was it?
yeah.
Okay, I thought it was 3-0. Yeah, well, worked out, didn't it?
Yeah.
So
Draw, loss, draw, loss.
who's at the bottom? Oh, they're both at the bottom.
West
Conceding.
One
Brom should have
point.
5 points.
They were
Give them
singing
that
about
fucking
Europa
point,
League last season, and now they're on 1 point after 9 games.
Jeez.
They
That
are
is pretty
going
embarrassing,
through
to
the
be fair.
gates.
That second season syndrome has absolutely just destroyed them.
I don't know what happened. They were so strong defensively, and they were
Yeah.
going attacking.
Yeah.
They were good. I don't know what's happened.
The players might have just burnt out. Could have been. It could be.
Yeah,
I think
maybe.
Brewster was a stupid move for himself because he's just not a Sheffield United striker. They're just tall and lump it up to them. Brewster's little and he presses, so I think that was a stupid move.
I think he had like 0 passes completed in like 60-something odd minutes again in his debut.
Jeez, yeah.
Yeah, he should have gone maybe to a championship team with an attacking mind,
Yeah.
better than going to Sheffield.
Yeah. I could see him at Brighton, to be fair. I
Yeah,
think
Brighton.
he gets in over Maupay or Welbeck.
Yeah, so we have Mo, our Liverpool fan,
Mo is
and
back.
our usual host is now
Yeah.
on.
Yep. So what fixture are we on right now?
Yeah,
Well,
the
we just
game
wrapped
of the
up.
weekend now. West Brom,
Yeah.
Sheffield.
Let's go.
Absolute thriller. This box office. This, you know what? If there's one game that should be back on pay-per-view, it's this one. I feel so bad for you guys. We didn't have it in the United States. No pay-per-view here.
Yeah.
Really? How did you watch it?
We normally get it on NBC or on like some channel.
What, for
I
free?
don't even pay for it most of the time. I go to the Los Angeles. Well, normally for every city, there's about one home pub that everyone can go to. I'm obviously not old enough to go to like a normal pub, so I'm still allowed in there because it's not really a pub. It has drinks, but it's not like 18 plus or anything. So you can go in, you can watch the game. It's have 40, 50 people. We all watch together. Obviously,
Are you not in lockdown over there?
We do, but you have to wear a mask, obviously.
Okay, fair enough.
America's a bit more relaxed with it all.
Yeah. Well, we're getting fans into the stadium now, which is good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm so fucking pissed, right? So I'm an Arsenal fan. I usually have season ticket. My dad, before Arsenal had already contacted us during summer, like, can you, like, do you want to come? My dad, without talking to me, so decided to say no. I was like, okay, that's fine, because after a couple of weeks, they was like, nah, like, we're not going to do it anymore. And then obviously this new announcement comes out, and then Arsenal emailed us today, and it's only the people that had already said yes in summer. So I have to wait now until there's 4,000 instead of 2,000.
Yeah, I'm a Liverpool season ticket holder, and I don't live in Liverpool, but I live on near Liverpool, and the place where I live is actually tier 3 lockdown, so I don't get put in the ballot.
You can't go at all, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you're not going to miss the North London Derby at least, Owen, because it's no away fans are allowed. So it's just
but I'd definitely rather go than not, you know what I mean?
But I think for 2,000, you can only go to one game.
Yeah, you can, but that one game is still good to go.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like, imagine the experience on Twitter as well. Like, you're probably going to be the only football Twitter account that's actually at the game.
Yeah.
Like, in real life. So imagine how nice that would be, but it's annoying because I can't. But yeah, because the first match that people can go to for Arsenal is one against Rapid Wien. I'm not sure when that is though.
Fair enough.
Yeah, so what about tier 1? Is 4,000 tier 1?
Tier 1's 4,000.
Yeah.
2,000.
Like Cornwall,
Yeah.
like a few of the islands, so nothing big.
But when they can't change the tiers or something, like, or they can't charge anytime.
Every 14 days.
When we're in tier 1, I think I'll have a chance at going.
Yeah, probably.
Tier 2, I can't.
So now back to
West
podcast now.
West Brom Sheffield.
We are done of that, obviously. Draw? No, surely. Now next up, Southampton against United.
You're coming for your favourite team.
Oh, right. Oh, this is a mistake.
You said United for your favourite team.
No, I'll never stand by that comment. It was a mistake.
Look, just because it's my first time on the pod, your latest video I will just listen to how it's gonna be, and I just hear Mo go, "I'm a United fan."
Yeah.
And I started laughing. I couldn't finish the podcast, unfortunately, but it was funny.
Oh, that was embarrassing.
Yeah, it was. Unfortunately, Toby had some network problems. He's out.
4K.
So I'll represent United now. That's fine.
As you're the second United fan, you're gonna represent them.
No,
we suck.
No, I'm not a United fan, obviously, but I think Southampton should win this.
Really?
If we're being realistic, Southampton have had the better start to the season, better manager. I mean, look at that. Yeah. I expect a Southampton win.
But do you think they're going to score more than one? They're going to score 2 goals or more? Because we already know United's going to get their penalty and go 1-0 up. So, no, I'm being serious. I'm actually being serious. Do you think they're going to score more than 2 goals?
They might. Yeah.
They could do, to be fair.
But the only problem is that Danny Ings is out. But Che Adams is good.
Che Adams
been banging the middle.
Does still Walcott. He's actually had a good start too.
Yeah.
Which game did Ings get injured in? Was it West Brom?
I think Aston Villa.
Aston Villa, yeah.
They smashed them like 4-3 or something.
4-3, yeah. I heard, I watched a video a few days ago about United penalties. Look, somebody he said like their penalties, they are all correct and right, but the thing is that maybe Ole tells them if you have a one-on-one chance or you have 3 defenders in front of you, just go and try to dribble.
Yeah.
If they tackle you, fall down, and you get a penalty.
It's a bit of a naivety. Like when you play against United, you're supposed to know that they're going to do this, though, because it's beginning to be so clear.
It's like a tactic, I don't blame them for this. Like they have Rashford can do this, Bruno sometimes, Martial. I think also
some of the penalties are just dumb. And the thing is, like that West Brom game, I don't know how that penalty got taken. The retake was dumb. The fact that West Brom didn't get a penalty was dumb. It's crystal clear that sometimes
I've got a point
Go
for
on,
the
Mel.
retake. Like, say if you're gonna not let the goalkeepers touch the crossbar, then why are you letting the player you let Bruno jump 2 meters?
Yeah,
it's
that's
hop,
my
skip, and
point.
jump.
When the player jumps, you should be able to come off your line, or the player, or you've
Exactly.
just got to ban the jump. They ban the stutter, so just ban the jump.
Yeah, exactly. Even the West Brom goalkeeper, he reached out on social media and said, "If I can't touch the crossbar, then why is he allowed to jump?" So
He's like hop,
Yeah.
skip, and jump.
yeah,
So the guy does a Fortnite dance before he slots it home.
but people goalkeepers trying to figure that out though.
Oh, they just wait.
Yeah.
That Johnston, he saved the first one, and then obviously the second one he guessed the right way, but he put it top corner, and you can't do anything about that.
Jorginho as well.
Caldalo.
And Lloris almost said, Lloris
saved.
kind of tricked him in the United game when they went at 1-0. He kind of waited, but he just couldn't get off his line in time. But,
It's not working for It's not working for Jorginho. He's missed 2 this season, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, Alisson saved.
Werner is now their main penalty taker.
Fair enough. If you can't score, then just take penalties.
To be fair, I think if they're going to do it, they've got to mix it up. Because if you do the jump, it's always going to get figured out. So maybe do 5 normal ones, then a jump instead of doing the jump every one. Because Jorginho always doing the jump, and obviously it's been figured out. Bruno kind of switches it up. To be fair to him.
Yeah, but will Martial get his first goal this season?
No.
Yannick
I hope not,
Vestergaard.
because Twitter will erupt as soon as he does.
I hope he never scores, honestly.
Vestergaard and Bednarek and Walker Peters, they're all decent defenders. And McCarthy's been having a good season as well. I can't see a person with 2 shots on target.
I think that
scoring a goal.
all the secret for Southampton lies under Hassan Hutel. Basically, I think he should manage it. I don't no disrespect to Southampton, but he should be at a top club. I think because he knows.
He could be another Pochettino. Pochettino came from Southampton as well. He could just be a really nice, coach. Good football. Maybe
good
not
motivation
so much.
as well.
Yeah, but maybe not so much trophies.
Yeah. So what's the predictions?
I'm saying a draw. I'd say a draw.
I'll tell you what, we predicted a lot of draws this week.
Yeah. I think the only game, Liverpool and City are only games we predicted the win.
Yeah.
I reckon Southampton.
I'm going to go the same as last season at St Mary's. I reckon it'll be 2-1 United.
I'm actually going to go for Southampton win. But yeah, I think just hit.
I hope you're right.
We can predict 2, but I'm going to go for Southampton win.
But I don't think it'll happen.
Look, I've got not Bednarek. I've got Vestergaard on my fantasy team as well. I'm hoping for a win right now.
He scores goals, Vestergaard.
He does.
He's massive.
He's massive, isn't he?
Yeah, 2 meters long.
Yeah.
So
yeah, just put a draw. I think put a draw down for everything.
Yeah.
Apparently. Chelsea.
No.
Spurs.
Done with that.
Blockbuster.
Yeah.
Done with it. But what?
I don't
know. We're gonna let you preview it. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, go for it.
I don't really. I'd want a Chelsea win more than a Spurs win, but I don't know. I see a draw.
I don't care. I hate Chelsea. I hope Spurs win. I hate Chelsea.
Yeah, but would you prefer for Chelsea to win the league again, or for Spurs to win the league for the first time?
Liverpool to win
Probably
it.
Spurs to win the league.
If you
obviously prefer us to win it.
There's something wrong with you.
No. I'd rather Spurs win it than Chelsea. I hate Chelsea. I can't stand the
Jamie.
fans. Yeah, I hate Chelsea.
But if we're talking
Liver
this
Spurs.
season, if we're talking this season,
Fuck off. All right.
go on. But if we're talking this season, obviously I'd rather face Chelsea in a title race than Tottenham. So that's fine.
Yeah, I just don't think Frank Lampard's got the bottle yet to go the full way.
And that's why I want Chelsea to win.
I just hate when Chelsea win because their fans.
I hate their fans.
I reckon a draw for us. A draw would be good for us.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
Arsenal Wolves. Owen, the mic is yours.
This is gonna be. You heard it here first. It's gonna be 0-0.
This
is gonna be 0-0.
You know what? My opinion is it's either gonna be this is how Arsenal works. Okay, so it's gonna be
they miss
the most boring game you can think of, or it's gonna be it's going to be a shit show. It's going to be one of the two. So it's either going to be something like 0-0 or 1-1, like there's no action for the whole game, a couple of tap-ins, maybe a VAR here and there, or it's going to be like 3-4 goals. There's generally no in between with us.
This is going to be a 0-0 game. I'm telling you, Wolves. Honestly, they're so defensive, all right? And you've got, like, Mikel Dyche in Arsenal's dugout. I'm telling you, this is 0-0, written all over it.
Dyche.
Mikel Dyche. Yeah, these are probably up there with the two most boring sides in the league. No offense, but, like, you both play 5 at the back.
I'll give it to you. Arsenal just so annoying. Like,
remember when you guys tried to compare Aubameyang to Kane?
Yeah, we never have. Shut up! I'm not having that conversation right now.
Wait, so is it true that Partey and Martinelli could be back for this game or not?
Partey won't be back. Martinelli is in full training as of around a week and a bit ago, but I don't think he'll be put up for this. I think what they'll do, they might put him in a Europa League game, so it's more of a relaxed game, and they'll sub him on. I don't think he'll start first 11 straight away.
So it looks like Lacazette is.
Yeah, Lacazette stuck for a while.
This is going to be amazing. I wish
yeah.
that was it.
Yeah, it's going to be
Like
another sitter. I'm hoping that they might do 4-4-2, but I don't think it'll ever happen.
Wait, do you think Willian will start?
I fucking hope not, but I think he will. You know, Gunnar Kamal. Oh my god, he gets on my nerves. He needs to get rid of that AVI. So annoying.
For me?
He's the only guy on Twitter that has Willian as an AVI.
Oh,
so
Kamal?
Annoying. Yeah. But I think I can't annotate or anything. Go back to Arsenal squad for me.
Arsenal squad, just a minute.
Right.
So, yeah.
I think what'll happen is I think Reece Nelson might make an appearance because of his performance during the week.
He was really good against
Willian will be there.
Mm-hmm.
And Holding kind of has to be there, innit? Louise isn't fully fit yet. And Willian will be there in place of Willock, and that will probably be the squad.
So are you confident going into this game or not?
I'm never confident when Arsenal play.
Oh, jeez.
Until I see the first 10, 15 minutes, I'm never confident. This is just how Arsenal have affected my brain now.
It was similar to Spurs last season when Pochettino was towards the back end of it, when we were 14th, when Mourinho came in, we were losing a lot of games. I feel you, to be fair.
Yeah.
Like, you just know it's just not going to end well. Like, we had a 1-1 against Sheffield. That was a 3-0 against Brighton. 1-1 against Everton. Yeah, it doesn't bode well most of the time.
Yeah. What is it? 99% chance, 0%, 1% face, or whatever it is.
That's
Exactly. That's exactly how I go into every Arsenal game. That's how it will happen.
Oh, yeah.
I think this ends a 1-1 draw.
I'm saying 0-0, bro. I'm telling you.
Last three games between these two at the Emirates has ended a 1-1 draw. Every time Wolves have been in the Prem, it's been 1-1 since they came up from the Championship at the Emirates.
I'm going to go for an Arsenal win.
Arsenal win.
Probably a 1-0 win to Arsenal. But I won't be able to predict it officially until about 15 minutes in.
Is Connor Cody back? Because he was injured, wasn't he, the other day?
Yeah, he is in the predictable lineup.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Yeah, that's massive for Wolves if they can get him back. But
the only non-Portuguese player.
I'm so jealous that people have centre-backs these days and we don't.
Okay, one thing I'm gonna say, your guys' injury crisis, I think it's been awful, but I think some people are taking a bit too. You still have great players, like you still have Joel Matip, who's a great player. Fabinho, if he comes back, is a great player. Jordan Henderson, midfield, is a great player. Milner is a great player. Reece Williams has proven to be a great player. You guys still have really good players. Van Dijk obviously is arguably like the best center back in the league, but missing him, you guys have like really high quality center backs.
Yeah, but that's because of our squad depth. You can't say that our injury crisis has not been bad. We've had Salah out with COVID. We've had Mane out with COVID.
Okay,
We've
Salah had 1 game out, man.
Yeah, but there's still players out. Keita's legs are made of Watsons, so that doesn't surprise me. Henderson's been out. Thiago's been out. Only played 2 games. Fabinho's been out for 6 weeks. We've got Virgin Gomez out for the foreseeable future, maybe even the season. We've got Trent out. We had Alisson out. That's like what 9 of our starting 11.
Most of those players are back. Yeah, the only two long-term high-profile injuries you have are your 2 first-choice center backs, but you still have really Joel Matip is especially since Van Dijk's time, he's been quality. Fabinho proved to be a really good center back. Reece Williams has been a fantastic youngster for you guys, and Milner can do a shift at right back. I mean, he can do a shift at any position, to be fair. We can do a good shift at right back. Didn't he get like 2 assists? 1 goalkeeper, stick him in there. You do better than Adrian.
Fair enough, but I still think we're going to get a centre back in January, but we don't know who it is.
I want that Pierre.
You guys want Davinson Sanchez? You guys want Davinson Sanchez?
No chance.
If we get the Ajax person,
that's that
he's good.
Shears. Yeah, he's very good.
Yeah.
Who is he?
The guy
he
that
plays
managed.
for Ajax.
It's like a De Ligt region.
35 million and Davinson Sanchez is yours.
No, we don't want.
No, I wouldn't pay him 1p for Davinson Sanchez.
That was on loan. You can have him.
On loan, yeah. 6-month loan.
Eric Garcia, no way.
Eric Garcia. Eric Garcia is going to Barcelona.
Oh, Jesus. No, but I think we'll get someone.
There's a guy that scored for Arsenal on the Europa League. He's a striker, I think.
Balogun.
I don't know his name. Like, is he good or something like that?
He's got potential. I've not seen him play, but he's great on Football Manager, so that's good.
Oh.
He scored with like his he come on in like a minute later and then he scored. He come on in the 82nd, he scored in the 83rd. Yeah.
I think he had 2 touches and he scored. Right.
The guy who scored his debut goal or his first goal against Molde.
Balogun.
Balogun.
Yeah. Would you prefer him to start or Lacazette?
He will never start. He's not going to start over Lacazette. I hate to say it, but he's not going to.
Lacazette's rubbish, but if Balogun's starting over him, oh my days.
That's Eddie Nketiah should start over Lacazette, I'd say. I think Eddie Nketiah deserves a start.
That is true. He does have a lot of fire in him. I'll give you that.
Yeah. So we'll move on to Leicester Fulham.
Leicester Fulham.
After coming off a smashing at Anfield.
Vardy hat-trick. Put him in your fantasy teams.
I don't think we can at the deadline.
Hat-trick Bamford.
Deadline passed a few hours ago because there's a couple matches tonight.
Palace.
So yeah, come on. I have more belief in Bamford than I have in Vardy.
No, I believe Vardy.
Just because he's cheaper.
But Vardy's next fixtures are Fulham, Sheffield United, and Brighton. He's gonna.
Right, I'm definitely.
You've got to get him in.
He definitely score a hat-trick in one of those.
I've not got him in. I'm backing Shea Adams, but
fair enough.
It's okay. I mean, I've got literally 0.0 in the bank. My team is every little bit I've got. I just sold James Rodriguez and made a little bit of money on him. That's how I got Fernandez in and Jota. And I've got like some Gordon guy on the bench and random
Everton guy.
Yeah.
He's
not gonna play. Just someone stick on the bench.
So obviously Leicester coming off like a big lack of confidence because they got absolutely smashed by Liverpool.
Yeah,
imagine conceding to Firmino.
I'm not gonna listen to Firmino.
Hang on. What happened at White Hart Lane last season? It was 1-0 who scored the winner.
Oh, I don't know.
It was our throw-in. Screw it. Nah. It was
Firmino scored the winner against you.
That was last season. Our defense was a shambles. I don't care.
Tanganga got like spun back to like.
Well, Tanganga pocketed your entire
attack. Well,
Tanganga was brilliant,
but he got spun by Firmino.
He did get spun.
It was our throw-in, man. That was not your throw-in.
Oh yeah, I remember there was some controversy around that. Yeah.
It was our throw-in, 100%.
But yeah.
And also Leicester come off a great game in the Europa League against Braga.
They're gonna win this one.
Yeah, scored in like the 95th, didn't they?
Yeah.
So when will Fulham actually get a win? When will Fulham actually get a win?
They got one, I think. Didn't they?
Had one against.
It's gonna look. I'm telling you, Fulham's first win is gonna be an upset. I'm telling you right now. It's gonna be
against United.
It's gonna be against like a top 7 team.
Let's hope it's not against City. We're playing them next.
Come on.
No way. Yeah, we've got Fulham soon as well.
Come on, we need Fulham. We need like a Fulham 1-1 against Liverpool. That would be.
No, that's never gonna happen.
It's gonna happen.
Never. No.
Mitrovic. I believe in him. Sticking in my fantasy team. I do not.
To be fair, last time we went to Craven Cottage, we actually struggled. We won it with a penalty with James Milner. That was the season they went down.
That was when Alisson, Van Dijk had that mistake with Ryan Babel.
Yeah, Ryan Babel. Yeah.
I miss Ryan Babel off the club. Not gonna lie. And then, yeah. So what are we saying for this match? I reckon Leicester 3-0.
Adam Lookman to miss another penalty.
You want the whole method.
Who's actually going to take it for Fulham?
Yeah.
Probably
Mitrovic
Lookman,
can't take him. No. He should never be on
yeah.
pens again. After chipping that down the middle. No
Just give
way.
it to Tom Kearney. I think Tom Kearney.
Yeah, Kearney.
Yeah.
He's like the captain. He's like the legend or something.
I'll leave it to Kamara, the guy who had a fight with
I've already
Mitrovic
take
a couple
it.
of years ago.
Yeah, Kamara. Was Kamara the one that died it? Oh, no, that was Cavallero, wasn't
He
it?
was the one who had trouble with Mitrovic the season that they went down.
Wait, why
Yeah.
can't Mitrovic take it?
Mitrovic
He had one
is a
against-
poor penalty taker.
This guy.
Yeah.
So Lookman, Mitrovic, and I think who's the third one to miss? Another one?
Cavallero.
Yeah, Cavallero.
Cavallero also. Next up, it's either Reed or Kearney. One of them will miss.
Like, yeah, fair enough. So
Leicester are also clever at getting penalties.
they've had like 8 this season or something.
Yeah,
He's already
yeah.
scored 5 out of 6 of his goals from a penalty. 5 goals from 6 penalties.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we missed one against.
And then the one was
That's it.
against Arsenal. I'm pretty sure.
No,
The header.
Oh, well.
The header.
Wasn't it?
the header. Yeah, he scored one. Yeah,
Yeah, Tielemans scored a pen as well, and he against City.
yeah, he scored 2 penalties against City, and one was by Telemans because he was.
Oh
out.
yeah, that's brilliant. Yeah.
So we
What
all
about the refs and City? I swear, you guys get screwed over by the refs so much. Like, I know most of those were actually Stonewall penalties, but some of them are kind of like, just with you guys. I feel like you guys get screwed over by VAR the most.
Just some, basic mistakes from defenders. Walker does many penalty mistakes. Why? I wonder why he always does this only on the penalty box. He never makes mistakes out of it, really. Apart from that goal against
He's
Tottenham.
nervy. He's nervy.
Yeah. But our defense is getting better with Diaz and Laporte, or Diaz and whoever plays next to him. We're looking good defensively. We just need to improve in the final third. We can finish well, and then we'll get up the table and get away from that 13th spot.
Oh jeez, how are United doing so well?
What? Not so
They're
well.
not.
Like, no, I'm just
They're
doing
they're-
well.
They're doing better than Arsenal and City. Like,
Yeah, that's because they're doing badly. United aren't doing well.
I know.
We are
just-
the bad ones, not United who are doing
Yeah.
Arsenal aren't the standard, bro.
See, I never thought I'd see
Arsenal are
City.
above City.
I never thought I'd see City have a
Okay, but
minus.
City have a
goal.
game in hand.
Yeah,
well. Yeah,
Yeah,
have-
but knowing them, they'll lose it.
that's against United as well. I think, if I'm not mistaken.
No,
No, it's
Against
not.
Villa,
It's like
against
against.
Villa.
Yeah, it's Villa.
Oh, yeah, no, sorry.
Mm. United against Burnley.
Yeah, Villa Burnley.
United actually could they're gonna get a penalty, aren't they?
We are
Right,
playing
West Ham.
United in 2 weeks. After Fulham, we have Burnley, Fulham, then United.
I reckon It's gonna be another one of Ollie's big game
Yeah, just typical tactics.
fiascos.
5-3-2
What
or
tactics?
You just know Ollie's. You just
5-3-2.
know Ollie's gonna lose. You just know Ollie's gonna lose his next 2 or 3 games and then beat City.
No,
It's-
I
it's
hope
Every
they-
Stay
time
on
his
it
job
to
is in
do that,
danger, his team turns like prime Barcelona.
Yeah, that's true.
Bruno Fernandes turns into Cristiano Ronaldo and just like
He had such a good goal,
Ridiculous.
in the Champions League.
Yeah.
Bruno had a very good goal.
yeah.
Yeah.
They actually won. They need 1 point from 2 games.
Istanbul Farmers.
Part-time electricians.
Denver Bar, not in Seattle.
Yeah, so
All right, so
uh,
West Ham United and Aston Villa.
yeah, the
I think
last
West Ham
game.
are gonna go away with a win.
This should be a decent game, to be fair.
I think West Ham are gonna
Where is
win.
it? Okay.
I think Aston Villa are such a false image this season.
Same.
I
I can't say that.
think-
I really can't say that though.
Yeah, you can't say that, but
Mm.
it's the case. 7-2 against Liverpool, and like everyone thinks they're gonna be like amazing. No, like it was a one-off. They've been pretty average all season. That one game, I think it was more Liverpool being poor than it was Aston Villa. I mean, Aston did play well, to be fair to them. But I think
They
Liverpool
beat
also
Leicester
play
as well. That's a good result, and obviously
3-0.
Arsenal 3-0.
Arsenal,
They're
3-0.
pulling off good results against these
No,
top
but
sides.
I don't think they're as good as people make them out to be.
Yeah,
And also, why is Jack Grealish up top and Ollie Watkins on left?
Yeah, so
They
always have
just
these.
terrible.
They once put Neco Williams at centre back. But let's not
He
get into
has the
that.
same name as Rice Williams, so
So-
they're not mistaken. The thing is with Aston Villa, it's like the same as Burnley with a little bit different. Like you don't have to let them go ahead. Burnley because they will defend, and Villa because they will score more.
Yeah.
they're very good on the counter attack.
Yeah, like they
But
always win
Barkley's
with
going to be a
massive
massive miss. I said that last week. Barkley being injured. I don't know how long he's injured for, but
That's true. Yeah.
that's a big miss for Villa.
I still think
hamstring
I
injuries.
think it's gonna be a comfortable win for West Ham. I think like maybe 2-0, 3-1. I think they're gonna win by 2 goals.
It's going to be a good game, though, I think.
I don't think so.
They're both scoring goals, to be fair.
Two teams that like to play football as well. So
True.
Yeah, maybe.
You know, you'll know about West Ham scoring goals against you, won't you? Tottenham fan.
Well, to be fair, we scored one of them on ourselves.
Yeah, but Lanzini's goal should count as 2. So.
So I don't know what Harry Winks is doing there. Like he
thinks
he's Iniesta. I was watching the game, of course. I saw the 57-yard cross I want to go.
that was such a.
Why didn't he say he meant it? That's the Puskas award right there.
Yeah, I remember Mourinho did a statement. Was like, if that was me, I would have claimed it and got the Puskas award.
Yeah, no, imagine you've got a club. We've got goal scorers: Gareth Bale, Heung-min Son, Harry Kane. We've got these wonderful people with amazing shots in them, and then imagine Harry Winks with the Puskas award. The guy who's just like the most bang average shot in the world. The guy can't get power on the ball for his life.
Yeah, fair enough.
So, what are your predictions for this game?
I'm saying 2-0 West Ham.
So,
I reckon
Really?
2-1 West Ham. I reckon 2-1 West Ham
Oh,
as
and
well.
Wow.
what do you think?
2-1 Aston Villa.
2-1 Aston Villa.
I'm saying West Ham.
Yeah, I think 2-1 West Ham, to be fair.
Oh, we all
right, so
predicted
before-
West Ham.
Before we move on to the combined 11, we just have to do a tribute to, you know who?
Oh,
you
yeah.
know who?
Yeah,
Diego
surely.
Maradona.
I'm not singing a song or anything, are we?
No, we're not singing a song. It's just heartbreaking. Like,
It's a legendary game, man. All the people who are saying, "Oh, his hand of God." Okay, well, it happens, man. It's a one goal, one hand of God. What get over it. He's still a legend of the game. He's still a brilliant player.
60 is no age to die, though.
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah,
We're going to
the
talk about
struggles,
how he got the cardiac arrest. It doesn't matter how he died, why he died, if it was his fault, if it wasn't, if he had the God. None of that matters. He's still a
Doesn't take away the
wonderful
fact that he's a football legend.
player. Exactly. It doesn't take away
Yeah.
anything.
one of the best ever, if
Yeah.
not the best.
Arguably the best ever, yeah.
Yeah.
Brilliant player.
When you look
Inspired
at,
an entire generation of players.
yeah, Napoli are naming the stadium after him.
That's good.
Well, he brought Napoli to like relegation battles to like league winners, didn't he?
Yeah.
That was like a bigger upset than Leicester because Napoli's team was rubbish and he did it all on his own. It'd just be him running through the teams. Absolute legend.
Yeah, didn't do well in his managing career, but that doesn't take anything from him
Away
being.
from his playing, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
he's here.
just, I don't know what to say. Just R.I.P. Diego Armando Maradona.
Yeah.
Now, moving on to
Now move on.
the Spurs, Chelsea combined 11. The last part of the show.
I've got my combined 11.
We need a
there.
Chelsea fan.
We
Where's
do,
the Chelsea
honestly,
fan?
yeah. Can we get one on?
I mean,
I
I
can try and get a couple of people on for my Twitter if you fancy for next time.
the next time, but this should be a bit not straightforward actually. But let's just go goalkeeper.
Yeah, what formation are we making? 4-3-3.
4-3-3.
Wait, first, are we going off this season alone? Or
Yeah.
Let's go
This season alone, Mendy then.
No.
Yeah.
No,
No,
Lloris.
no.
Good this season.
No, but so is
Lloris.
Hugo. So is Hugo.
Lloris.
It's gotta be
Lloris.
Hugo.
Lloris.
It's gotta be
Lloris.
Lloris. It's gotta be
So
Lloris.
much. I think
Yeah.
Lloris.
Mendy,
Lloris.
Has to be Lloris. Nah,
Mendy's had like what 4 games.
Mendy has played behind.
Yeah, I rate Mendy though.
Yeah, I do too. But he's kept clean sheets against the likes of Sheffield United, right? And
No,
Newcastle
he
United.
didn't keep a clean sheet against Sheffield United. McGoldrick scored.
Then why are you saying he's in?
Because he kept a clean sheet against United.
Okay, but so well, Lloris conceded a penalty only, and he still saved us in some. Well, it was a 6-1.
Yeah, but these don't matter. Mendy's still been very good this season. So
And so is Lloris. So is
yeah,
Lloris.
but
Has
for
been
me,
brilliant.
Mendy,
It's gotta be Lloris and goal, bro. It's gotta be Lloris. And goal.
Let's do a majority.
Yeah.
I think majority Lloris. I think.
Majority Lloris. Yeah.
Also, that save against Ruben Diaz's header, for example.
Yes.
No, Lloris has
So
shown
the
like. Yeah, I think we got
The reason I think Lloris is better, let me tell you, I think it's sometimes you see these relegation goalkeepers. So I'm gonna use Darlow as an example. Darlow has been praised left, right, and center this entire season because he's been making like insane saves. To be fair to him, but I think it's more difficult, and I think this is why some keepers at the high level are so underrated. It's more difficult to be really focused for 90 minutes and make one crucial save than it is to make like 12 insane saves, because then you're always getting called upon. But if you get called upon once in the game and it's like a really good strike and you still make the save, I think that shows you're a better keeper because you're keeping focus for a much longer period of time.
Yeah, but look at Mendy against United. That save.
Yeah, I'm not saying Mendy hasn't done it, but Lloris does it
brilliant.
week in, week out against everybody. And he saves us constantly. Like, without Lloris, like, Lloris is our only truly, like, I do not remember the last time Lloris had a bad game. He always
Lloris
turns
should
out.
have saved Lanzini's shot.
No, he shouldn't.
no
Have you
way.
seen
No
that
one
shot?
saves that.
I'm joking.
No
I'm
one
joking.
saves that shot.
I'm joking.
All right, right back. It's going to be Aria versus Reece James. I could make a case for Aria, but I don't
Probably
think
Reece James.
Reece James.
Yeah.
Reece James.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a case for James.
You can have this one. You can have this one.
But he is the way Chelsea fans speak of him. You think he's Cafu.
Oh yeah, no.
He's getting so overrated.
People think he's better than Trent. Oh my days.
Are we going to bring in Toby Alderweireld to this conversation or not?
Yeah. He's a human
He's-
blocking machine.
Isn't
I
he
really
injured?
rate it.
Because
I
he
really
might be
rate it.
injured, so.
Wait, well,
I don't think he is injured.
How long will Alderweireld actually miss though? Was it like 3 weeks or something?
I think he's going to start against Chelsea.
I hate this life.
Nah.
I think he
Hamstring,
is.
man.
No, it's not. It's not a hamstring. It's supposed to be. It's his groin. It's not. He's not injured. Remember Son's injury against United?
Yeah.
Son's injury against United.
Yeah.
Mo, you're a United fan. Can you tell me? Remember that?
Yeah, I actually remember that. Yeah.
I'm telling you, these could be my games. But still, I think I'm not going to say something here. Most Tottenham fans will agree with me. If you don't watch our games and you're going to say this is outlandish, I understand. But Eric Dyer has been on Toby Alderweireld's level this season.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
But that's
agree with
Okay.
Eric Dyer's because he's under Mourinho, and Mourinho showed confidence in him, and now he's showing.
So
how
Eric
good
Dyer
he really
also
is.
belongs to this conversation. It's going to be Thiago Silva and Kurt Zouma and Eric Dyer. We're not doing pairings. We're doing center back. Thiago Silva probably has to go on there. I think he's one of the
Silva,
best center
it's
backs.
Yeah, but
Silva,
Zuma's been better than Thiago Silva. Zuma's been Chelsea's best defender.
Actually,
and
I
I'm
can
pretty
vouch
sure
for that.
every
I can
Chelsea
vouch
fan
for
will
that.
also say
I
that.
think we can do Toby Alderweireld and Kurt Zouma. I'd be happy with that.
Yeah, I'll write
Yeah,
Toby.
I think so. Yeah,
Because
yeah.
Alderweireld is something so hot.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
Yeah. Zuma? Yeah, Zuma.
Yeah, I think so.
Left back,
They complement each other very well as well.
It's between Chilwell and Reguilon. I'm saying Reguilon.
Regulon, yeah, it's true.
Yeah,
go for
I
Reguilon.
really rate Reguilon, to be fair. Chilwell's good as well.
Chelsea fan will be.
He's been the
Chelsea
second
fans
best
are
left
gonna
back
kill
in the
us.
league this season, bro.
Yeah,
Reguilon, man,
Easily.
he's been amazing.
Amazing. Just by Robertson.
Owen, who do you think? Chilwell or Regulon? Or
Is he frozen?
he's
No,
not
he's
here,
not.
maybe.
Owen.
Oh, yeah.
Right there. Chilwell or Reguilon, Owen?
Oh, he might not be hearing us, maybe.
Probably because he hates both of these teams.
Sure.
Oh, maybe. Now we move on to the
All right,
CDM.
Thank God Marcelo's not here,
Uh,
but we're obviously going to put Højbjerg. Obviously, Marcelo's not here.
Pierre-Emile Højbjerg.
Yeah, oh my days, Højbjerg's been a monster this season.
He's brilliant.
Um,
Signing
Everyone
of the
saw that
season,
sign-
man.
Everyone saw that signing and thought, what is that? And
3 million.
since he's joined, he's been
Beginning
brilliant.
of the season, I'm not
He's
end
the
up.
bargain of the season. That's what I'm going to say. He's
Yeah, bargain. of
He
the
took
season.
no. He made our defense into what it was last season. Now we have the best defensive record in the league. He's the signing of the season for me.
fair enough. But
How about a midfield
I'll
three
give
of
you-
Conte, Højbjerg, and the third one, maybe? Because they both
Ndombele?
deserve to be in. Maybe Ndombele or Ziyech.
Do they? And Ndombele is not gonna. No, Ziyech's gonna put on the wing. Ziyech belongs in the wing conversation.
But
Yeah,
then
I'll
we
put
take
him on
out,
the right.
what,
Son and
Pulisic?
Kane. Yeah, Pulisic has not been
yeah.
this. He didn't play even
yes.
We should go Højbjerg, Kante, and Ndombele.
Højbjerg,
No,
Kante,
Kovacic
yeah.
though. Kovacic. I rate Kovacic.
I really like
Over
Kovacic,
Ndombele?
but- No, Ndombele's been better this season.
Ndombele's a better player, but I'm just saying that Kovacic is a great player.
No,
as
Kovacic
well.
is a great player, to be fair to him, but I think
Yeah.
Ndombele has just been head and shoulders above him this season.
What happened to Kovacic though? Like the season when he first joined Chelsea, he looked average, but then like last season, he
needed some
showed
play
us
time. He
what-
wasn't playing at Madrid, so he needed to play to
I
get
think
back
it was under
sharpness.
Sarri.
True. Yeah. Ndombele, yeah. I mean, Ndombele's not really a 10, but you can put him there. He's more of a center. Yeah, he's more of a mid. Yeah, there you go.
To be fair, against City, he was higher than Kane.
But that's because Kane drops back as a 10.
I know that, but and Ndombele was also playing high up.
Heung-min Son, and
Yeah,
Hakim Ziyech
surely.
has to be.
Sons, yeah, Kane. So
Kane
that's
has
it.
to be. Yeah.
Well, this
That's
is
a good
a lot
lineup,
more
actually.
straightforward than I thought it would be.
Yeah, it's because
Well,
there's
yeah,
no
'cause-
Chelsea fans and there's a Tottenham fan.
Okay, but the
But-
thing is, okay? What are you gonna debate? Maybe you'd say, okay, Toby for Thiago Silva, Mendy for Lloris. But then what else
No,
you can really
I'm not
debate?
debating anything. I don't like Chelsea, but I'm sure a lot of Chelsea fans would debate otherwise, especially with their fan base.
Especially the left back spot. Especially.
Yeah.
Reguilon's
Yeah.
Nah, okay, Chilwell I rate a lot, but Reguilon's just a different breed. Reguilon's just insane. He's
And obviously the manager.
The manager, surely it
Goes
has to
to
be
Mourinho.
Jose Mourinho.
Yeah.
you put me in that squad. He'd be top of the league like he is right now.
Wouldn't win the league though. Nah,
Which
you
squad?
win the league.
With Chelsea's squad? Oh, he'd easily win.
Yeah,
he'd
yeah.
He'd win the league.
No.
Easily.
But some of them players
So?
aren't his players. Like, look at Højbjerg, for example. Kante's not a
Kante
Mourinho
has the
player.
work
Kante's
rate.
a great player, but I don't think he's
Look,
Mourinho.
Kante, oh, he's a Mourinho. He's got the work rate.
Yeah, but Mourinho, like, look at, you've got your midfield at the minute, right? It's
Okay.
Sissoko and Højbjerg. They're two utter
Okay,
tanks.
Mourinho doesn't just
Kante's
rate
not-
tanks. Look at
Have you
Lucas
seen
Moura.
that? Have you seen the Mourinho documentary? And he's asking them all to
Yeah.
be idiots on the pitch. Kante's not an idiot. He's not got a bad bone in his body.
But he'd make a foul. He'd get a yellow card to stop counterattack.
Possibly, but I
And
don't
I'm
know.
telling you,
man.
bro. Like just
I
because he's
don't
not a
think he'd
physical
be-
player. Look at Lucas Moura. He
Yeah, but
rates
if
Lucas Moura a
if
lot.
two teams was fully fit this season, Liverpool easy, man.
Yeah.
No way Mourinho beats this Liverpool team if we were fully fit.
I can't wait for the game in another 3 weeks. It's going to be interesting. I hope we have Thiago, but apparently he's dead. So
It's at Anfield though, so
If we
that's
okay,
different.
I would literally do anything to somehow to win a streak. You have no clue. That would be.
it'll be the most
typical
Mourinho thing ever.
It would be the most
Yeah,
Mourinho
yeah.
thing ever. Especially if we like lose against Palace, come to Liverpool and end your Anfield.
He'd do it and then he'd cup his ears at the 2,000 fans.
Oh, I would kill for that. I would
And
kill
Liverpool
for
fans
that.
would kill him.
Yeah, they would. All
He
right.
has won on Anfield before.
Yeah, he I'm not
Yeah,
going to mention
but-
the game where he did.
Yeah,
you
but
know
this
the game,
record though. Yeah, of course we know the record, but of course we know the game. This is one of
Yeah.
we don't need to talk about the game, but this is the record. Back then we were losing 3-1 to Crystal Palace at home.
That's-
This is
That's how you.
this is
That's
the
how
new
you.
record.
That was the last loss, wasn't it? Yeah. 3-1.
Yeah, Benteke.
Oh, sad times.
What are you laughing at?
Sad times.
Benteke.
Do you know Benteke has actually got a lot more goals than like he's got like what 66 goals in the Prem or something like that. He's got a lot more than a lot of people who are
You laugh at
considered as Premier
Benteke,
League
but I'm
legends,
sure
so.
Connor Wickham scored against you like 2 seasons ago.
I mean,
I don't know. Yeah, so that's it.
fair
Yeah.
enough.
Yeah. I think
Big
we-
exciting weekend. Game's going to start in like what, an hour? Crystal Palace, Newcastle.
Yeah.
Less than
Do we have a
an hour.
Chelsea fan in this group in the full-time podcast group chat?
I
Well,
think we do.
Yes,
Yeah.
We have 3, but two are never here, and one was supposed to come earlier, but he had Wi-Fi problems. So.
Oh, I'm just gonna. I'm just very interested what you think to this team.
I think it's fair.
I don't think anything's debatable.
No, I think it's fair,
back.
but with Chelsea fans, nothing's fair.
And also, can you like not make the shirt color red?
Cheers.
Oh.
It's the colour of North London.
It's not.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean,
Not by
it's
any
white right
means.
now. But...
Yes, it is.
Yeah, white with red now.
What
I
is
think
that?
white and blue, white and blue.
Yeah,
white and blue.
white and
Should do
blue.
white and blue.
Let's make blue. This one? Oh no,
That's perfect.
this one. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Okay.
that's
Alright,
it.
yeah.
Please,
That's it.
please
Yeah, good
tweet and
podcast.
fleet the
Yeah,
link.
we'll do. Yeah.
Yeah, like, share, and
And
subscribe.
then please, everyone who's watching, follow the Twitter account, which will be linked in the description. We're trying to hit 100 by the end of this month, so
Okay.
please make it happen.
Are we reviewing these games Monday or Tuesday or?
Probably Monday, I think. Monday.
Monday.
Yeah,
or
but there's two
Tuesday,
games on
probably.
Monday though, no?
Yeah.
Monday or Tuesday.
Okay.
Yeah, that's been it.
Yes.
Alright, I hope I didn't leave too big of a hole for Marcelo. I know he's kind of irreplaceable. He's really funny, but I hope I did a good job.
At least,
Thank you for having me on.
the good thing about today is that we didn't spend 20 minutes talking about Højbjerg, so fair enough.
Man, Marcelo does talk a lot about the players, but he's funny. I like it.
Carries the show usually.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Alright.
it.
Yeah,
So,
good podcast.
bye, guys.
Thank you guys.
Goodbye.
Cheers.
See you soon.
See you. Bye.